Hey again. Let me talk in this video about the new version update for Kotlin on these different data structures and how they categorize these data structures to mutable and immutable. So just let me create a new file and I name it Kotlin, I name it collection update, okay? And this one is just function main. So what's the difference between immutable and immutable? So when you say something immutable, that means you can update, add more, whatever. When you see this one is immutable, that means you cannot update. You cannot add more. Okay? So that means you cannot do anything for this object. So let me start with these different immutables. With first one we will talk about in this video is the list. Okay, list. So list, when we talk about list as a immutable, that means list, first one is a list. When we talk list as immutable, that means you cannot update it. The version of Kotlin is you say var list, or var, you could say var list, and this list will be a list of this way, list of, and you just whatever the list of will be. If it's string, you say list of strings, and you give it the elements like Jenna, Leia. Okay, you say, hey, you don't need this one. I know your list, so you could just remove this one. Okay, list of Jenna and Leia, and you could just print anything in this list. For name in the list, for any name in the list, you could just print them. Okay, print name, and just remember print line, so you could print them. So this is type of the list is what we name it is immutable. That means I cannot go ahead and add element to this list. You just done. You have these two names and that is. You're done. All the elements in this list are predefined as a constant and you're done. You cannot add any more element to the list. So if we run it, just I have Jenna Leia. What if I just want to add more? Just try it here. Add. Where I cannot add, for example, for location 0, I want to add Hussein. I would assume I want to update this list in the location 0. It doesn't allow me. Say, hey, you cannot do this process. This is not allowed. This one, like, as what they say, they just don't allow you to do it because this is list is just like predefined, not allowed. You cannot do that. What if I need some version of this but as immutable? That means I can update it. All what you need to do is just call immutable list of. Same thing as immutable, but let's rename it. This one is immutable list. Let's rename it list immutable, so we could recognize between them, and that one list immutable. Okay, to be fair. So same thing for this one. Now for this list you could update. It's easy. You could just say, okay, I update first one to instead Jen, I update with Hussein. I could do that. So I could run it, and like, I mean, this one will work without any problem. While if you see this one doesn't work, and both of them list, but this one immutable list or immutable list, and this one immutable list. Same thing if I just do it for Hashmap. So if I do the second one, and same thing for the data structures. Like, for example, you have a list of users. You say var list of users immutable will be a map of, for example, you could set case 1 to Hussein and you could say 2 to Jenna. Okay, and this is a map, and because this one is immutable, so it's better defined as a var. And same thing for this one, because immutable, no one could change it. Var, just reading. Same thing, what if I want this one as a version map, a version as a immutable? So this one should be var because I need someone to edit it. and this one should be mutable map of. Okay. Also, still you could send key and value. Also, 3 more things I want to discuss before I leave this section. So if you remember when we talked about something like Hashmap. So Hashmap you could define in this way, the old Java way, or the Kotlin way, which is you say just hash map of, and that is, and you should be all set. It's just same result, just different way. And this one for the hash map. And also same thing for array list. So array list you could name it array list of. And same thing for other part. I mean same thing for the other one. So this is just like, I just want you to know the Java concept and Kotlin concepts, both of them works here. And yes, here we're done. Thank you for watching and see you next.